Hi guys, welcome to this quick demo slash tutorial on Ionic Shop Plus, the advanced edition. Basically it's an e-commerce template which will allow you to start your own, well, let's say shop or business today. It comes with a pre-configured backend, which includes an admin panel to manage the products, to manage the fees, manage the attributes, whatever. And also it comes with a backend server pre-configured to process your Stripe payments, so you can start accepting money immediately. The first thing I have to mention is that it should not be, so basically the Ionic Shop Advanced Edition, should not be confused with the Ionic Stripe Shop or this Ionic Shop as it is called on Envato. Basically, Ionic Shop Advanced Edition has been built from scratch. The backend is totally different. We use a different denormalization techniques and it's much quicker than the original Ionic Shop. So it didn't really make sense for us to publish it as an update, because then it will confuse a lot of developers. And also, if you have been using Ionic Shop and you'll be building new attributes, you could not be using this new template anymore. So the first thing to mention is, if you want to buy this template, please head over to Noodlio, because there you will find it for, at the moment, a price of $18, whereas it is listed currently with $30 on Envato. So it will save you a lot of money and I will receive a higher commission. Once you purchase it, you'll be able to download it. And when you download it, you will have three packages. Basically, you will have a setup, you will have three folders, which all have their own purpose. The first one is the Ionic Shop app. This one you can use it to immediately publish in the App Store. The second one is the admin panel to manage the products. And the third one is the server side to process your payments. So let's have a look at what you get when you buy the Ionic Shop app. So basically, when you look at the Ionic Shop app. So the user, this is for your client side, for your clients, right? They will find, when they open the app, they will be able to browse the latest products per category. So here I have pre-configured clothes and beauty, and I have a couple of products. So user will be able to see the category products, will be able to save products, so I need to be signed in. I can add products to the cart. I can sort products by, let's say, price high low, price low high, etc. I can sort it so by most discussed, by the best rating, date, last updated, you call it. So you have a lot of functionalities in there. Let's just sign in as a user. So you can sign in with Facebook. Here you can add some couple of explanation what your shop does. Or you can sign in with email. So let's do with email for the moment, because I'm not sure if I have my Facebook on. But you can easily add also Gmail, or you can add Twitter or some other social authentication. So once you signed in, you'll be able to change your display name, your username, your profile picture, your bio. You'll be also able to change your delivery details. Actually, let's sign with another account where I have pre-configured already some of these details. Yeah, it's this one. As you can see, I already pre-configured some delivery details, etc. You can change your email, you can change your password, whatever you want to do. Everything is in there. So let's head over to a cart. As you just saw, we added a couple of products. Well, when you have added a product, when you go to your cart, you can choose the number of items you want to include. You can also change the attributes. For instance, here we have changed the size. For this one, we have added a different type of. So this is all pre-configurable. You can add color, you can add whatever you want. Actually, let me show you one product. Let's do this one to the cart. You can see for this one, we have added a different one called text size. So this is all pre-configurable in the admin panel. So when you press on place order, we will be first asked to add our delivery details. We can skip that. You can also delete this view or totally customize it to your own needs. I just added delivery because I thought that made the most sense. Then we go to next. We get an overview. Indeed, boggy fall clothes, size 38, size M, 2 times. And here we see something interesting. So we see administration fee and shipping fee. So this is again a fee that you can customize. I will show that how that works in the admin panel. And you can add whatever you want. You can add, well, let's say, random fee of 10%. And this will be then added up to your order total. Then you can press on Pay with Credit Card, which will launch the Stripe payment. Well, I already filled in my details here. We're in test mode anyway. And then you can press on Pay. I'm not sure if the server is live at the moment, so let's see if that works. Okay, it worked, yeah. And your user is able to process the payment. So now you have received the money, everything went well on your Stripe account. You can then view your old orders. You can also see my saved items. You can edit your account details. You can also search for items. That's also very interesting. So if you press it here, we find this product really quickly because we use some denormalization techniques in the backend, and that's how we fetch this. You can see we can then again add it to the cart or save it. So basically, if we have to summarize it, the Ionic Shop app has everything you need for your clients to actually find, browse, and add products for purchase. Something also what I forgot to mention is, let's say when you open a product, let's say this one, you will see a couple of additional index values. You will see the number of comments, you will see the number of sales, and you will see the ratings. And your clients will be also able to add comments, which is really interesting, or to add ratings. Because this is my own product, I can not rate my own product, but let's say here this guy Perry has rated my product before. I can add comments. You might be, you might be sort of having a chat. So this is probably someone who's trying out this application. Thank you for the feedback or something like that. You can see when you press on that, your comment will be added. You also have here action buttons where you can press save, you can add the card, and you go immediately to the checkout. This description you can modify. So this number of comments will be updated when we go now back. See, now the number of comments is 3 and we have 4 sales. You can also add a couple of tags to a certain product and search by tag. So for instance, this product tag has pajama. When you press on there, you'll find the product again. Right, so that's in a nutshell what this app does. Maybe something else to mention is that you can also add discounts, like 25% off. You can also manage your inventory and say only 10% left. All these sales techniques to sort of motivate your clients. You can also add something like deal ends on February 29, and then it looks like this. So the second part is the admin panel, and in the admin panel, they're basically used to manage your products and to manage your product and to add your categories and fees. So if you extract the files in the folder of the admin and follow the documentation, it should be really like 5-minute setups to get this going. So let's head over and log in with your admin details. So the way you set this up is also again explained in these steps. Really quick, really easy. You just need 5 days for it. So let's log in to show you what you can do. So after you sign in, you will be able to see edit fees, edit categories. You can add items, you can manage items, you can view your orders and sales. So we just purchased this one, indeed on March 10, 3 items, and we can preview that. Indeed, we bought the hand sanitizing wipes, the corset, and the body fall wear 2 times. So this is really handy for the guy managing the delivery. He will immediately see what has been ordered, by who, and his address details. This fetch is always the latest one. You see all their past orders, your total earnings, your total number of sales. Really useful. So the second thing that I mentioned was the categories. So we see beauty and clothes. I pre-configured that already. We also have books, but I don't have any items for the books, so that's why they're not shown. Otherwise they would have shown up here. But we can of course then add or delete these type. Maybe I can also change the name, let's say. No, I'm not going to do that because then it will edit everything. But that's basically what you can do. Well, let's actually try it. Beauty 2. So when I press on save, and I reload the page, just to prove you it will be updated to Beauty 2. Let's put it back to Beauty, and now it has been updated. So the other thing that I mentioned was you can edit the fees. So I added here administration fee and a shipping fee. You can also add some other fee of, let's say, 10%. Success, it has been added. So now when you add this product to the cart and your users to go to the cart to check out, so let's process this, then you will see that some other fee has been added to the total. So it is really useful and everything works in real time. So let's now go over to the final one, that is basically adding items and managing items. So managing items basically shows the products that we have at the moment, and we can also add items. So let's submit items as an administrator. We can add beauty, we can add a couple of, so we can select the category which we manage. We can add a couple of tags, hello world, we can add the title, hello, we can add the price, 0, no, let's put 5. And then we can also add the attributes. So this is really interesting. So for instance, if you're selling clothes, you can add, for instance, the color and size or something else. So how this would work typically is that you add an attribute type color, then you add an attribute, you select color, and then you add the attribute value of green. And obviously you can delete that and you can modify that. And everything will be updated in real time. Here you can add your description. You can manage your discount, you can manage when the deal ends, you can manage the number of products that are left. So this is really useful when you have an inventory management, and you can add as many images as you want. They will be, of course, resized to the appropriate dimensions, and you can, of course, also remove them. And after you press and submit, the product will be delivered to your app. And the third thing, okay, let me see. So that's in a nutshell what the admin does. And now the final thing is the server side. So that is basically just a file in Node.js where you can first define your Stripe API key to understand the system that you want your money on your account. And you have to just host this somewhere. You can do this on Cloud9, or you can do it on a Heroku. The instructions for that are provided, and basically it just has everything you need to accept payments. So that was the app, or the Ionic Shop Advanced Edition in a nutshell. If you have any questions, please email me. If you want me to explain something else in this tutorial, feel free to do that. Feel free to ask me that, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. So once again, don't forget to buy it on Noodlio. It's $18 as opposed to $35 somewhere else.